The search to find a new police chief in the city of Plattsburgh continues. It comes as the former chief, Pete Mitchell, retired in September.
NBC5's Benny Nazai is in our Plattsburgh studio tonight with what the application process looks like. Benny.
That's right, Brian and Liz. When Wendell Hughes was elected to become Plattsburgh's new mayor, he said that this was one of the biggest items on his agenda. And now applications are available for anyone looking to serve as a new police chief for the city's 19,000 residents.
We need somebody that's going to be a public servant at the end of the day.
Wendell Hughes is now 2 weeks into his new job as the mayor of Plattsburgh and is focusing on one of his top priorities, finding the new leader of the city's police force. Some of the qualifications include 2 years of experience as a police lieutenant or captain, and the candidate must be able to work effectively with organized labor and actively participate in contract negotiations. Hughes says he's hoping he doesn't have to look far, but wants to find the right fit.
I just want the best person available, and I don't care where they're from. Quite frankly, would I like to be local? Yes, without a doubt. I'd love to have somebody local. But again, I think this is one of the most important decisions that I have right now, and I don't want to make a mistake.
The mayor will be assembling a search committee to review qualified candidates along with conducting interviews, and that person will need approval of Common Council pending a successful completion of the civil service exam. In a statement to NBC5, Ward 6 Councilor Amy Colleen says in part that city leaders knew a search for the next police chief would be among the first orders of business in the new year, and that the police force needs solid leadership that can provide stability and unite the entire department. And Hughes hopes whoever becomes the next chief will ensure safety across the Lake City.
We will have some violent crimes, but we have to keep those under control. We have to control those as best we can. Let's face it, we're not going to stop it. There's bad people in the world, and that's why we have to have strong police.
Now, in the meantime, Lieutenants Jared Trombley, Josh Pond, and Kevin Jesse are collectively overseeing the police department until a new chief is named, and the deadline to apply is January 31st, but Hughes says he would be willing to extend that date if needed. We're live in the Plattsburgh studio tonight. Benny Nazai, NBC5 News.
Right, Benny, thanks. You might remember Lieutenant Jared Trombley was mentioned in a memo from the outgoing Plattsburgh Mayor Chris Rosenquist last fall. Rosenquist said that Trombley retired after an investigation revealed unauthorized personal use of a city cell phone and vehicle. But now Mayor Hughes says Trombley is back on the job.
There was accusations. There was never any follow through on those accusations. There was an agreement made, and the agreement was, he retired at the time. And then he didn't like his retirement, and he wanted to come back. And there was a clause in that he can come back as a lieutenant, and that's what we exercised.
The mayor would not comment on the specific accusations made against Trombley. Jared Trombley was also in the running to be the city's police chief back in 2021. It eventually went to Bud York on a provisional basis.